Hello, my little potatoes. Um, this is really different from anything I've made in the past, really. Normally when I have something to say, I don't like to show my face on this channel, and it's not in particular. Also, sorry about the hair. It's been a minute since I've actually cleaned it. I'm getting off topic already. I don't normally like to show my face on the channel, but I felt like this is a very particular instance in which maybe it's a good idea. I'm sure all of you know what's going on right now. We're in some wild shit, kids. I am not gonna sit here and pretend like I know what's going on. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna tell you guys that it's gonna be okay, because I don't know that. But I wanted to use my, albeit limited, platform to try and educate and try and help. So I wanted to open up with, please, I don't care if your country isn't enforcing it. If you're in a position to do so, please practice social distancing. One of the biggest things that I see happen a lot is people saying, well, I don't need to practice social distancing. I'm not immunocompromised, I'm not elderly, I'm okay. If I get it, I'll be sick, but I'll be fine. And well, yes, that's true. You'll probably be okay if you get it. This isn't about you. This is about the people who are elderly, the people who are immunocompromised. This is about people who aren't gonna be okay, because odds are you're already carrying the virus. So I have limited as much social contact with people as I can. I'm obviously doing all online schooling, and I'm sure for a lot of you that's kind of a easy transition because you're more introverted, but for the more extroverted people, it's rough, because you just went from having somewhere to constantly socialize to now being told, no. And I get that, and I really feel for you, and I'm really sorry. But I need you to stay inside. So that's the really big thing, is you need to stay inside and just stay away from people. It's so important that you stay away from people. And I'm not saying stay inside as in never leave your house. I don't want you all panicking. But I mean, limit the time you go outside. I go on a 30-minute walk with my dogs every day. That's my outside time. That's what I get. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys would, try and focus on that. Because we really don't need to add to the stress that is going on with the system right now. If I can get kind of dark for a second, and I'm really sorry to do so, but I'm concerned. We have right now reached a point where the system is about to collapse. We were not prepared for this. Regardless of what you think of our president, you cannot ignore the fact that he did not properly prepare and take the necessary precautions to keep us safe. Luckily, we acted fast enough, but we didn't act in a good point. We acted fast enough that the whole country hasn't been infected and we haven't started an apocalypse. But we denied test kits from the World Health Organization because our president believed it wasn't real. So please, for the love of God, stop trying to push political messages right now. I don't care what side you're on, okay? I believe in free healthcare, but I'm not taking this crisis as an opportunity to push for why we need free healthcare. Mostly because people should have figured it out by now that we need it, especially during times like this. But this isn't about pushing a message, right? I could take this time to establish why, we need to practice more isolation anyway, right? I could take this time to talk about a lot of different political ideologies, but that's not what this is about. This is about keeping our nurses safe, our elderly safe, our immunocompromised people safe. It is about keeping the vulnerable safe. And before I give you a list of games that I've been playing recently that have been really helping me through this, I wanted to briefly touch on something. Do not ever call COVID-19 the Chinese virus or the China virus or the Asia virus. Don't you dare. Because whether you mean to or not, you are pushing a xenophobic message. You are placing the blame on a singular location, right? We know that the coronavirus began in China. But by calling it the Chinese virus, you're saying this is a virus that came from the Chinese people. Not from China, from the Chinese people. Please call COVID-19 coronavirus or COVID-19. That's all that needs to be said about this. It doesn't need to be called the Chinese virus or the China virus or whatever the hell kind of ass-backward shit our president is calling it. It's COVID-19, and I will not hesitate to ban people from my channel if I see them calling it the China virus, even as a joke. I'm not going to budge on this one. So, before I go, I just want to use a little more of my, albeit limited, sphere of influence to really talk about what I've been playing recently. So I actually have my Switch up here. I don't have my PC up here, and it's also kind of hard to show you guys what I've been playing on my PC, but to just explain to you guys, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch and Battlefront 2. And those have been really good. I have indeed finished recording all the footage for Abzu, which is the next video that'll be coming out in April. Since things are kind of stressed right now, I can't put out a video by the end of March. Surprise, it's the end of March. And I don't have a video, but anyway. I've been playing a lot of Enter the Gungeon. That's been really big. I recently beat Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment for the first time. I've been playing through the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 DLC, and I do really recommend you pick up some kind of JRPG that can last you hundreds of hours, because you're going to need it. Hollow Knight. My save file, my 103% save file, not even the full 112, 103% save file, 63 hours. It'll last you pretty well. I was playing Xenoblade 2 earlier, I played Smash recently, Final Fantasy 7, even some Dark Souls Remastered. Breath of the Wild has been absolutely fantastic. Three Houses have been keeping me busy, Skyrim, all sorts of things. But the key things that I think people need to play are games like Gungeon and Spelunky. Games that don't really have an end. Minecraft is also great, and I haven't picked up Animal Crossing yet because I don't have the money for that right now. But I will eventually get Animal Crossing, and I'm very happy for the people who do have Animal Crossing and can do that. So games that don't really have an end are games that I think you should focus on. I've also been playing a lot of Pokemon recently. I've been playing through Omega Ruby again, trying to complete the decks in that game, and I've been having an absolute blast with that. So I really recommend that. As for things to listen to, because I understand after a while of hearing the same game sounds, I can listen to the Star Wars soundtrack anymore because of Battlefront, just from how much I've been playing it. So I actually have a playlist that I'm going to be linking in the description of this video. It's a Spotify playlist. If you want to listen to that, you're welcome to. There's also a similar playlist, but a little more expanded. That's not mine, but I follow it and I really like it. So you can kind of get a better understanding of my music taste and what I listen to. If you want some background noise that isn't music, I really recommend Friends Without Benefits. They're a channel that is absolutely fantastic and have really shaped how I interact with my humor when I'm on John Melody's channel. Speaking of which, you should go watch his stuff, because he's putting out content a lot more regularly than I am. Sorry for shilling him again, but he's my best friend, so. Anyways, I just want people to stay safe, is my point. Hole up, play a nice game, drink tea, read a book. There are plenty of activities for you to do inside, and I know that it's weird right now, and I know that a lot of us are doing schoolwork from home, but honestly, if you're like me, your schoolwork has taken you a grand total of 3 hours out of the day. So if you do work from 8 to 11, that's when I do my work. Sometimes even sooner. I'm usually done at 10:15, if that. Sometimes I'm done at 9:45. It just, whatever. The point is, Take your time, do your work, get that all done. And then I absolutely encourage you. Be on the internet, man. Internet's a great place. Download TikTok, dude. That's the only time you're gonna hear me say that. But yeah, download TikTok. It's good. Anyway, I'm gonna avoid this kind of style of content for a while because I don't like constantly putting out update videos and being like, update, that's my video for the month. I'd rather just not put out a video if I'm gonna do that, because update videos, like, I'm not gonna pretend like everybody goes ooga booga when I upload a video, but I can imagine that if you want some content and you see that I've uploaded and you're like, oh, these videos they range from like 20 minutes to like an hour long, so this is good background noise, and then to just hear, oh, it's just an update video. I understand that's really disappointing, so I don't like doing that. I like being able to put out regular content, and I do plan to have the Abzu video out in April. That's what I'm working on, and I'm going to take this opportunity to spoil a video for May. It's going to be Doom 2016, because I'm really excited to talk about that game, and I might, fingers crossed, I might get 2 videos out in April. Also, we're planning more Dudes Say Dumb Shit. It's just on indefinite hold right now, just because, like, we're trying to get our schedules situated, like what everybody's doing. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna take my leave. Thank you all so much for watching, for sticking through. I'm very proud of all of you, and I hope you all stay safe. Don't forget to drink your water, and have yourselves a damn good one.